Hey guys, it's me, Taylor Brown. What I'm about to do today, if you follow my YouTube channel, last year when I was in Sweden, I made eggnog from scratch. I made eggnog from scratch for Christmas, but today is Thanksgiving, and back home in the States, this is when eggnog is pretty much being distributed, sold, and when people start drinking eggnog. I personally love eggnog, and I miss it. So I wanted to start the holidays off today, Thanksgiving, all the way up to Christmas, making eggnog from scratch. It took me a while. I was at the grocery store for about, I would say honestly, 2 hours, because I was trying to find all the ingredients, like vanilla extract, cream, that wasn't too hard. Nutmeg was actually pretty hard trying to find that. I had sugar and then milk and some eggs. So these are the ingredients that I'm going to use to start making eggnog. First, I'm going to start with the eggs. I'm going to take 6 eggs and I'm going to take out the yolk in the eggs, and that's how I'm going to make the eggnog. Then from there, I'm going to go add in the milk, the sugar, the nutmeg. I'm going to heat up the milk. I'm going to show you guys the whole process. So I just want to give you guys this introduction and the reason why I'm making eggnog, because it's one of my favorites. And I wanted to share it with some of my friends here in South Africa. So yeah, just watch me work. All right guys, so like I said, have a lot of eggs here, large eggs. So if you get yourself large eggs, you're good to go. Now I gotta take out the yolk in the eggs. So this can be a little tricky because of the shells, but I'm gonna make it work. Get myself a paper towel here. Start off with the eggs. So we got one, start off with one. All right, so that's one. Put the yolk on the side, shell on the side. Here we go, we got 2. Perfect, no shells in there. The eggs are good to go, so I'm gonna put it in this bowl, because once I add the eggs to the bowl, I'm gonna add half sugar. I'm gonna add half a cup of sugar. So here I go. I add the eggs here. Now I'm gonna add some sugar. I think that's good. Now you have the sugar. Now that I have the sugar and the eggs in here, you guys can see, I'm just gonna whisk it around so it's nice and fluffy. And once this is nice and fluffy, then we're gonna move on to the next step. I just want you guys to see the process of making the yolk and the eggnog, okay? That's nice and fluffy. We can go ahead and step 2. All right guys, so now I'm about to put 2 cups of milk into this pan or this pot. I'm gonna heat it up and get that going, because I'm gonna mix that with the eggs, and that's how you make the eggnog. So I just want you guys to see. So now I'm going to put 1 cup of heavy cream with the milk. All right guys, so the milk is almost ready. The milk and the cream and nutmeg. I'm just having it simmer right now so it gets a little warm, because once it's ready, I'm gonna put it in the bowl with the egg yolk that you guys saw earlier. We're gonna mix it together. Once we mix it together, we're gonna put it back into the pan, and that's how you make eggnog. So now I'm gonna pour the milk into the egg bowl. The egg and milk mixed together. Still got the stove going. But this is pretty much eggnog. It's what you're watching right now. And we're gonna put it back into the pan once I finish stirring this. And we're gonna heat it on the stove. It's pretty hot. I'm just stirring this around. Turn it down to a low temperature because if you cook it too high, the eggs can turn into scrambled eggs. Pretty much, I took everything off the stove, so it's here. I'm just about to stir it, make sure it's good. One of the things you have to be careful of is make sure that you did not cook the egg where it becomes scrambled. So I thought I did a good job of cooking it where it's pretty clean. There's no egg in it for real. Pretty much good to go. So yeah, this is pretty well cooked, guys. Like, I cooked it pretty thorough. Like, I'm very happy with it. The more I stir it, the better it gets. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in this pan, and then once I put it in this pan, I'm gonna add the vanilla extract. And then once I do that, a little more nutmeg, and then you have your eggnog, guys. I'm really, really proud of this. Very, very proud. Not too much, just a little bit. Give it a little flavor. It's gonna be so good, guys. So good. I just let the eggnog sit pretty much in there.